Hey, obviously I'm in a different place in the house today. This is my living room. Just thought a change. Um, anyway, I wanted to do a video on how to start stretching your ears, or just like stretching your ears in general. There's lots of different ways to stretch your ears. Like there's the tapering method, which is with this little thing. Mm. Um, there's a taping your plugs and stuff. There's ear weights, there's dead stretching, there's lots of different ways and each has their like advantage and disadvantage. For instance, taper, they're quick to use but in the long run they're blowouts, tears, your ears might not be ready to go. The size in them, they go up quite gradually, like quite big in one go, which isn't usually the best for your ears. Dead stretching, same, your ears prone to blowouts and tears, your ears might not be ready, but then again, that is okay if you've left your plugs to, if you've been wearing heavy plugs and your ears are stretched naturally, then you're just putting in a size that fits. Taping is my most favourite way of stretching my ears because, I don't know, it's slow, you get to your size over a space of days and weeks, so it just seems like a better option for your ears. However, some people do use electrical tape for your ears and tapes that aren't self-adhesive, so that means like the glue from the tape can get into your ears and that's not very good for them, so that's it. You need to use the right tape. I tend to just use PTFE or bondage tape, that's just the easiest way to go. Anyway, so the tapering method is, it starts small, ends big, pretty simple, easy to get. Basically you just feed it through the ear, done. Don't wear tapers as jewellery, I can't stress this enough. If you can be asked to stretch your ears, you can be asked to go out and get a plug for your ear. Because tapers, they distribute weight unevenly, they can make the hole uneven, they're not good for your ears in the first place. I don't advise stretching with them. But yeah, so when you've got the taper in, okay, leave it for a minute if you want, if your ear's a bit tight. Then butt the plug up against the end. These are two different sizes by the way. Put the plug up against the end of the taper and feed it through. Make sure you've lubed both before you put them in your ears. Taping, simple, it's nice. Just get a bit of bondage tape, wrap it around the plug you're already wearing, that's at the size you're at now. Wrap it around, about one wrap, 2 wraps every couple of days. When your ears start to feel loose again, and then just pop it back in, wear it like that for a day. Make sure you put lube on, especially with bondage tape, because it just can make your ears quite dry, and lube's always a good idea. With dead stretching, it's quite simple. You take the plug out, lube it up, and pop the new plug in. I don't advise this method. A lot of people have had blowouts and damage. Your ear can thin quite easily if you're doing it too quickly. But yeah, if you're doing it correctly and you're waiting a good period of time, for dead stretching I recommend over a month because your ears will definitely need rest and time to heal. There's ear weights, I haven't got anything to demonstrate you with, but it's in the name really, just put the weights on, even for, well, until your ears are stretched to the size you want to be at. But with this, you need to make sure you get decent ear weights that distribute weight evenly, so you don't get thinning of lobes in certain spots. Keep your lobes healthy. Yeah, that's all the ways I know. If you want to comment on ways you stretch your ears, that would be really helpful. I'd like to know how you do that. Another thing I've got to talk about is wearing Thymoclay in your ears. Thymoclay isn't good for your ears, it's not good for anybody's jewellery. The company that actually manufactures Thymoclay have said that. Some people say if you seal it with a varnish or something, then it's okay, but if you're not willing to eat your dinner off it, why would you put it in your ears, is all I can say. Yeah, got my tattoo. Do you want to have a look? I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. It's my first tattoo. I've had it for been about a week now. It's really itchy. Look, really itchy. My tattooist was a great guy. He did it quickly. He did what needed to be done. About the pain, he was really cool about it. He'd let me have breaks and let me breathe it out. So yeah, he was a really nice guy, and I would recommend him to any of my friends and family. Yeah, that's really all I have to say, so see you later.